All right, did you know that pancreatic cancer has the lowest survival rate of any major cancer? Once diagnosed, it can actually kill you within weeks, as it did to my own father back in 1979. And joining us right now is Emma Harper. She is a volunteer and chair of the San Francisco branch of the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. Thanks for joining us. I mean, talking about my dad, that was 37 years ago. It still ticks me off to this day, just because I feel like I never really got to know him. So cancer always lasts in my life. Your own father was diagnosed. What's the story between yourself and your dad?
So my dad and best friend was diagnosed 11 months ago with a pancreatic neuroendocrine tumor. So it's a large, unresectable tumor, which means that it's inoperable. His situation is a little bit different in that with neuroendocrine tumors, they are rare and chemotherapy is not an option. So he's treated via hormone injections. How
did he find out? I mean, and you were here on the West Coast. He was not living in California, right? He's back east.
Right, he's in Chicago. So okay. I was back in Chicago pretty quickly though after he landed himself in the hospital, and it was internal bleeding. So it was just a sharp hemoglobin drop that was causing him to bleed out as a result of the tumor.
And there's a picture. Is that a recent picture?
Yes,
right there?
That was in October.
Your wedding?
At my wedding.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So some good news today in regards to this and some bad news. So the American Cancer Society published their Cancer Statistics 2016 report. Major takeaway from this is that pancreatic cancer deaths, and you know this, Emma, because you told us about it, will surpass breast cancer this year. It will now be third, breast cancer being fourth. What's your reaction to this report?
So I actually see it in a more hopeful way because there were great strides made with breast cancer. There was really a lot of awareness, there was a lot of support and a lot of funding going to that cause, and I think it showed real results. So I think that if we can just rally those same forces to fight against pancreatic cancer, I think we can see something similar.
But isn't it kind of a wake-up call or a slap in the face to researchers who deal with pancreatic cancer that maybe you need to start doing more? Not that they haven't been doing enough, and I'm not an expert in it, but hey, let's dive into this a little deeper.
Absolutely, and I think more clinical trials and definitely more intense research needs to be done on the
I told you during the commercial break, and I'm sharing it with the viewers, but last month I had an MRI based on my symptoms and my dad's experience with pancreatic cancer, and I think we have a full screen of symptoms that show up, and I know there's lower back pain, the skin tone, weight loss, depression. Everything came back fine for me, but is it important, you think, to get tested early?
Definitely. Early detection is sort of the key to solving this eventually, I think.
Because some people may look at that list and go, well, maybe I just have a stomach ache. Maybe I just have, I'm depressed.
Could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of things.
Right.
In June, we've got a big 5K.
Yes.
Talk about it. What's going on?
So we have the Purple Stride 5K on June 11th of this year, where everyone will gather together to show their support and to raise awareness and raise funding for pancreatic cancer. It's going to be in Justin Herman Plaza this year, so right near the Embarcadero.
And then it ends at Chrissy Field or the Marina Green right there?
It did last year, so we're going to be moving it to a bit more central of a location this year.
More funding, more research.
Yes.
Get the cure.
Yes.
All right. Emma Harper, thank you for coming in and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
All right.